I'm gonna go ahead and try to end this real quick though. This question has been going on for years about Goku. Could Goku actually survive in space? Can he breathe in space? Can he like fly to different planets? Now we've seen what Superman can do. Superman he can like fly in space and go to different planets though. And the question is, could Goku do the same thing? Could he fly in space? Like if Goku want to fly to Namek, could he fly in space? And would he suffocate in space? Would he die in space? Could Goku handle the pressure if he's traveling in deep, deep, deep space? And I know that I'm probably gonna get a lot of dislikes because already the dislikes is probably down already. Goku would not be able to survive space. Let me explain because I know the dislikes are probably skyrocketing right now. People probably leaving comments and saying I don't know what I'm talking about. But the answer to that is no. He would not be able to survive space. And let me explain why. If Goku could survive space, think about in the past when Goku was traveling to Namek. You know, why did Goku need a spacesuit? You got to ask yourself that. You guys remember when he was traveling to Namek on a spaceship and Bulma's father, I believe, told Goku that there's like a damage and Goku had to wear a spacesuit. So why did Goku have to wear a spacesuit? Why couldn't he just fly out there like it wasn't nothing? Why did he need a spacesuit to stay on the spaceship? So that right there is a hint right there that tells you that no, he wouldn't be able to survive space. He just couldn't. Now he could survive it if he's like above Earth. Now you see him in Beerus right there. Yes, if he's like above Earth, yes, he can survive it. But if Goku were to fly off and try to fly to a planet like Jupiter or Mars somewhere, he would die and he would get lost out there in space. That's if Goku even knows where Mars and Jupiter is, unless he sends energy over there, then he'll fly over there. But Goku would actually freeze to death. Now think back on Dragon Ball Super. Remember when Goten and Trunks was in the back of a truck. I forgot what the guy was, but that was the guy that Goku wanted to fight. Goku fought. Well, because Beerus told him that he was like one of the strongest opponents or whatever. Little Trunks and Goten travel in the back of that truck while the guy was traveling in space. And did you know that did you know that Little Trunks and Goten Trunks froze solid back there? Even though they survived the space, but they froze. So with that being said, even if Goku could fly out there in space, he would freeze to death. He would freeze and he would just blunder out there in space. He would. Um, and to be honest, Goku wouldn't even have to even fly into space. He doesn't have to. Unlike Superman, Superman have to fly into space and travel to different planets, but Goku don't. Goku can just use instant transmission. If he can sense where you are, if he can sense your presence, he uses instant transmission and he'll go there. So Goku doesn't really have to fly into space. He doesn't have to travel in the space to get somewhere. So no, Goku would not be able to survive space. I mean, that's the truth. He would not survive it though. I think he would freeze to death, and I think he would get lost. I mean, for a guy at his level, should be able to build some kind of a barrier or something like Wiz has. I mean, a guy at his level, I don't know why Goku hasn't even created like a barrier. But either way, whether Goku can create a barrier or not to travel in space, he doesn't have to, because he could just use instant transmission. If he wants to go to Supreme, if he wants to go to the Supreme Cos planet, he'll just use instant transmission. He doesn't have to fly in space, travel in space to get there. If he wants to go to King Kai's planet, Goku doesn't have to fly there. He can just use instant transmission and get there in an instant. So Goku doesn't have to fly in space. He doesn't have to. Even if he could, why fly in space if you got the ability to use instant transmission and you can sense that person's presence and then you just be there in an instant? But it would be cool if Goku had that ability. It would be definitely cool if Goku had like some kind of shield and he's able to travel in deep space and everything like that. It would be actually cool that he would be able to do something like that. But again, if Goku had that ability, Goku would get lost. Goku's not a very good navigator. Goku doesn't know from east to west or south he doesn't know that. If somebody gave Goku a map and saying like, "Hey Goku, I want you to fly into space and I want you to travel to Mars," and even if Goku could breathe and would be able to survive the space, he wouldn't know what direction to go to unless he sense your presence, unless he sense your Kai. Then he'll use his instant transmission. But either way, Goku's not going to fly into space, whether he can do it or not. He's going to use instant transmission. He's going to use it regardless. Because hell, if I was Goku and I had that ability, fuck, I'd rather use instant transmission. Fuck. No, Goku don't have to be in space. And again, he wouldn't survive it. I just don't think he would survive it though. As much as I like Goku, I just don't see him surviving in space. He's a very an incredible fighter, but as far as him flying in deep space, no. Here's another thing that I want to tell you guys before I go. If Goku could survive in space, why did Goku actually need a spaceship? Remember when he was on planet Namek and he defeated Frieza and he was looking for a ship? Remember that? Why didn't he just fly off the planet? If Goku knew that he could survive in space, then why would he need a spaceship to escape from planet Namek before it explode? You guys kind of see what I'm saying? Why didn't he just fly out of Namek just like that? Why was he looking for a ship? Which means that he knows he can't survive in space. He knows that. Goku knows that for himself. So again, they give us hints. They give us the answer about Goku, about him traveling in space. But again, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. He doesn't have to fly in space. He got his instant transmission. But anyway, I'm out. Peace.